Hi, in this video we're going to go over how to log into your district assigned website. The first thing you do is you hover over Staff Login on the Western Dubuque Community School website, the home page. Click on Website Editor, and when it opens you use your login information. If you're wondering what your login information is, don't hesitate to send an email to Jim or send an email to Wes or send an email to Mary Ann Trum, and we'll be happy to take care of you. Click Login. You're going to want to be clicking on the school that you belong to, or you could even view your website homepage. But let's go through this method right here. So I click on Middle School. I'm going to click on Content Pages. And then you're going to scroll down and you're going to look for Teacher Pages. You expand the window and your name will come up. You'll see other teachers' names there also, but you're only interested in yours and it's the only one that should be active for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on our name. And then you'll be brought to your windows. All teachers by default have two windows, a window number 1, a window number 2. Window number 1 contains some information about your educational experience, those types of items. Window number 2 contains a picture of yourself along with contact information for you. So let's worry about window number 1 first. When you go into this component, you'll see that we have those components. We click Edit. And then what you're able to do is enter information that you have inside of here. Don't forget, on the bottom, once you've made changes, you need to click Save. That will come up for you. I'm going to go back to Edit Your Name at the top. That brings me back to my component window. We have a teacher page photo gallery. You're welcome to add photos if you would like. I click on it, and you'll see there are no photos inside of this. So I'm going to go back to my Edit. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what we're actually looking at here. So I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to go to the Western Dubuque homepage again. And I'm going to go to Schools. And I thank Beth Burning for letting me use her account. I come over to Teacher Pages. I go down to Beth Burning. And you'll see here's Beth's information. This is the basic requirements that we have in the district for our teachers. And this looks very, very nice. You'll see here's the content. There are no photos on this page for Beth. And that could be by design, or we just didn't have that on her page at that time. So what we're going to do, it's inactive. She doesn't have anything there. So there isn't any reason to have to keep that there. So I can click Delete. And it's gone. And if we look at Beth's page again and I refresh, you'll see it didn't make any difference on her page because there wasn't anything there. So we come back again over to Beth's edit page, and if we wanted to add that photo gallery again, we would just click on Add Page Component, and under Type we would come in and we would click Photo Gallery and give it an internal name and go Add Component. And there it is again. But I'm going to get rid of it because we don't need to have it right now. So it's gone. So this looks really good. Let's go over to window number 2. Right here, you'll see that we had the photo. Beth had her photo. Now we do ask for this. You only use a photo that was taken by the school, which is a professional headshot. We want to use that. Don't bring in one that you've cropped at home from another photo that you have. Use a professional one. Or we also have the logos for our buildings. We would have a cougar logo. We'd have a bobcat logo. We would have the school logo. We are pretty picky in what we use for those. So we want to make sure that you're not using a copyrighted photo from somewhere else. We want to be cautious with that. We have on here the teacher page text. Now all of these were default added for you at the beginning of the school year and when we started the web page. And you'll see it has the name of the teacher, the phone number that the teacher can be contacted at. We also have the email address. Please enter this in to your information. And don't forget to click Save so you're sure you save anything that you change. We come back to Edit Your Name, and then we come to Page Links. That's interesting. Did Beth have page links on her page? So we come over to Beth's account and we'll see, no, those page links aren't there. And if we're not using it, why would we have those on the page? So what we do is come back over again and we will come in here and we're going to delete teacher page links. If you're not using it, don't have it. Downloads, we're going to delete also. And the classroom calendar, maybe Beth at some point was going to be having the classroom calendar. If I click on Edit, we can take a look. And here's one of the things that's interesting. If you want to add a component to your page, you can put a start time when you want it to show up. You can put an end time when you want it to disappear from your page. So this may have been added, and at some point Beth maybe is going to want to have a calendar on her page. And it's her personal calendar. But for now, I'm going to delete that component. There we go. Now let's take a look. We're going to go back over to Content Pages. And we can come under Beth's account right here. And we'll see, there's her content that she had for window number 1. In window number 2, she only has this. And if we actually go to the live window for Beth and we refresh, you'll see everything is right here. And this is great. This is what we have. This is what we like to be able to see, is something like this. But if you want to add, let me show you again how you're able to add. If we're in window number 2, and let's say we want to add those links, we can come to Add Page Component. We look for links. We give it an internal name, and it can be anything you'd like. Nobody sees that. We go to Add Component. Now it's down here. And now we can go to Edit, and we could add a link, which is just a matter of going in and copying a website link that you like. You just paste it inside here. Don't forget to save, and you're in business. So we can edit Beth Burning's page again. And if you want to see how that looks and see if anything has shown up yet, let's refresh. No, nothing showed up. So if we would like to, I'm actually going to go to Beth's page and let's just copy this link that she has right there. We're going to come back into our Edit Page Content, go to Links, Edit, add a new link. We just paste that inside here. We can give it a title. It would be redundant to have this. If you do display link in a new window, that means a new tab will open at the top. And let's actually do that. You can put your date visible, your date it expires. You don't need to touch any of this other information. We click Save. All right, now comes the fun part. Let's take a look. I'm going to refresh on her page. There it is. Do you notice? Now we have a new link appearing at the bottom. If we click on that link, it opened her same page. Remember, we were already in her page. So she had all of those things in there. We can come back to Miss Burning's page. There's what we've got. Now I want to go back in and edit. We really don't need to have that link in there. But remember, if we come back up to editing our page, we can come in under this links. We can delete that whole component because we don't want it. And now, when I come back over to Miss Burning's page, you'll see the links are gone. It definitely isn't anything that's complicated. You can go in there and you can add those components in again. A text window is very, very common for you to use. You may want to have downloads. Blogging is not enabled for you right now. Downloads, you can come in here. You can add links if you would like to. Most of these things you won't be able to use in there, but you can try. Script window would be if you went to, say, YouTube and you copied the embed code from there. You could put that in on this. You can create a short survey form, although Office 365 Forms is way better than that. And you could also upload a video that you've taken. It's very handy to do. You can just come on in here. I'm going to put garbage text, add a component, add the component. There we go. It's really simple with the videos. You can come in, you click browse, you look for your video, you click upload, let it upload into your site, and before you know it, boom, you've got a video on your site. It's really, really a slick feature to add. And I'm going to delete that now. Now, one thing that a lot of people have asked, when they're on a site, they wonder, how do we get all those little links that show up on the right-hand side over here? Well, all of those links that show up over here are called child pages. And they're simple to create for you, but you do have to go back to your content pages. So when you're on your content pages, there we go, you come back under your teacher pages, expand the window, and right here, this green plus, you click on it and you give it a name. So maybe this is where I would like to put my videos. I show that page in the dynamic navigation. That's that right-hand window, and you only need to leave that as one window. Nothing else. Click Save. All right, this is fantastic now. Now what we're able to do is we can add a page component. We could choose, since it's videos, we can put video in there, and we can go Lesson 1, Chapter 1, for instance, and we click Add Component. Now I can do edit and I can upload my video. Here's how this would end up looking in real time. So let's come back over to Beth. I'm going to refresh. Notice now her video's child page is here, and when I click on it, any video that she's put in will start showing up in here. I haven't added a video, that's why you don't see anything yet. It is so simple to be able to do this and to be able to add content. So you don't load up one page with tons of information. You create child pages that are specific for what you're looking for, like videos over here. Or it could be a book, you know, Where the Green Grass Grows could go over here, or any other book title that you may have, or something else that you would like to share. It's that simple to be able to edit your own website with the district. So that's all there is to it. Continue practicing, continue looking for the information. Remember one thing, we want our pages to look very similar to this across the district. So make sure you have the basic components on your page being very similar to this. Thanks everybody for watching. Contact Jim Roberts, West Palm, or Marianne Trum if you have any questions.